We have some beer.
Oh, yeah. I already know this. I took some of the vacation with me. Man, you already saw it, too.
I didn't see this.
They wouldn't be here if Matt saw it.
He wasn't here, that's right.
It was the end of the week he wasn't here.
No, I took the torque wrench.
Oh, West Coast style, be taking that. Oh, and I'll be taking one of these. Ooh. Alright, Eric, what do you want?
I'll take one more. I mean, I don't really...
I mean, you could take two more.
I'll take both of these then, I guess.
This
This
one's
is
a
wrench. What's that, wrench?
Wrench.
And what's that purple you have? Impact wrench? Turn around. Yeah, see? I'll just take these
Well,
two.
So where are
would
they
you rather
from?
this than the will you drink the triple?
You wanted the... That was the first one you wanted, wasn't it?
Let's just, yeah, I mean, they're all West Coast style IPAs. What color was that? Another
Green.
red? That was green?
That was another color.
Huh.
That was torque wrench, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Phil, I assume you don't want any of this crap shit. Right. You know what? I'm gonna get them chilling now so I can enjoy one tonight.
Good idea.
Now this car with us for a little while. Came in, it's bone stock. So, and the customer said it was running like shit. And it was when it got here, like bad. And we started like diagnosing it and ripping into it. And this door is not touching the lid, by the way, it's touching the little rubber pad. You see, it's bone stock. So I guess like all like the temperature sensors, it seemed like the MAP signal, coolant temp sensor, the AIT temp sensor, all that stuff was reading like all out of whack. Like on the data log, the coolant temp would go like from 150 to 200 to 80, like all over the place. So we're like, you know, at first like, oh, maybe it's a coolant temp sensor, threw one of them and blah, blah, blah. None of that fixed it. So we probably have 2 days into diagnosing this thing. Or more, and what we ended up finding, we pulled the ECU out, and the pin, one of the pins in the ECU, which was for low voltage reference to those, you know, sensors, was burned up. The pin was burned up and the wire was burned up. So we threw a new ECU in it. I just programmed it. We had to reprogram both keys, etc., etc. We ran a new wire and all that shit, and it seems to be fixed. So it was literally running terrible before. So hopefully we fixed that, because it's getting a full stage 4, but we didn't want to mod the car until we figured out what was wrong with it. So now we fixed it. Now we have to baseline it, and then it'll get our stage 4. But it seems to be doing good now. But like I said, it's bone stock, you know, performance-wise. But you should have heard it before. It's surging and sputtering and all kinds of stuff. But happy to say that we seems like we fixed it, which is good. So now we'll baseline it. This thing is super nice, by the way. So now we'll baseline it, and then get to our stage 4.
Stage 4, the valve covers.
Nice. So not only does it have Lambo doors, but it's also getting a full build.
It's gonna be crazy.
How's this thing?
Good. Got the clutch back in. Got to put the giant carbon thing on the back now.
I didn't even film any of you getting the clutch out, unless KP did.
Wait, no.
That thing is big. So where are the reverse lights?
That's a great question. I never thought about that.
It doesn't have any.
I guess not.
This thing don't have reverse lights. Like what? No. Look here. That's the reverse light?
Yeah, same as Corey's car.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's why it's got that spliced in. Yeah.
I
for
thought that was like a radar detector thing or whatever.
Two white LEDs on each side.
Are they actually bright?
No, I mean, they're just there for, you know, to have them.
Yeah.
For inspection.
Yeah, because they're connected. It's splicing over there. I'm like, what the f*** that goes?
Ah.
Yeah.
Is this the same one his car has?
It must be.
Yeah, it is actually. Same exact one. His is all busted, bro.
This one or Corey's?
Corey's is. It's all zip tied together. Yeah, same as that one.
Because this one was like way out.
I would have never thought that was the reverse light.
Yeah, I guess
Me
they.
neither.
I guess they.
I didn't see that at all.
Never. I saw them.
He goes
I
right
thought-
there. I'm like, where?
I thought it was for like a K40 like radar or whatever. That yeah, Eric's like right there. I'm like, oh, where?
I like the orange stitching on that wheel. Is that stock?
Yep. My man's got custom stuff in here.
I assume the dash is also custom
Well, why?
because it's orange.
The dash. Oh, the gauges. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. That's what I meant.
I was saying, what?
Sorry, I
I was
said
looking
the
at the
wrong
dash
word.
pad for a second. I was like, what?
So right now you're just installing the clutch.
Well, I'm just putting the shifter back on, and then I can start moving on, get the heads off, do all the motor work and stuff like that.
Put the intake covers on this car. Got the gaskets already in. From far away, it didn't look like the color was going to match at all because it's so much darker over there. And then once I got up close to it, I was like, oh, that's...
They are shade lighter.
Yeah. A
But
tad
when
lighter.
the
But
coils are on top of it,
and
it's under
under
a
the
hood,
hood, yeah.
shadows, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So these coil brackets, journs,
Coil relocation bracket.
and then I got to modify that bracket, and then
It looks pretty clean. I will give it to you. You did a good job, Kyle.
thanks, I appreciate it. That's what I tried for.
Yep, so this thing is a 2008. I mean, you'll see in the video, we had some issues with this thing when we first got it here. It ended up being like a burned 5-volt reference wire in the ECU side, and it was controlling like the engine sensors. So the coolant temp sensor, the mass airflow sensor, and like something else. Took us a while to track that down, and then once we tracked that down, we put a new ECU in it, and then we realized that the gas gauge wasn't working either. It was just reading 0, and then kind of tracked down that, and it was a pin next to the pin that burned up on the old setup, but it was in the harness, and the harness was messed up. So we fixed that pin and pushed it, you know, put it back together, and it's all good now. So very rare that we see a stock car come in that has like issues like that, but it took us a little while to figure out because we don't really do stuff like that, but whatever. Figured it out. It got a full stage 4 clutch, valve covers, basically everything. So this thing is ready to go now. So we'll see what this thing will make. I don't remember what it made on the baseline, but we'll see what it makes now. .38 by 48 torque first pull. .35, 547. I was an idiot and added fuel when I went to when I wanted to take out fuel by accident. So, let's fix that. People are so funny. This dude just emails us. He's like, I have a 17 Camaro that I want to get worked on in the next couple of weeks. I'm leaning towards a twin turbo setup, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the next couple of weeks, huh? Just throwing that out there.
We'll fabricate that
Yeah,
right for you,
let's
buddy.
just,
No problem.
I'm sure that's readily available in stock.
Yep.
Yeah, just get it from Amazon, put it on the next day. If only the world was that simple. Dude, an LSA blower like what you have is just too simple to like really go against it. You know what I mean? Like,
I was considering doing the 2.9 Whipple. I mean, what would your opinion be on that?
I wouldn't. If I did anything, I would probably do a 2650 Maggie on it, just because the Maggie kits are nice. But I don't, depending on when you, I think they're like relatively new for the Chevy SS, but well, the Whipples suck.
Yeah. I just genuinely didn't know.
The LSA kits, depending on like how you buy them, like they end up being like close to the same price as a Maggie kit, which is why I say that. Like you can piece together LSA kits for pretty cheap.
Yeah.
But if you like buy one from like Boost District or something like that, it's not too much more money to go to a Maggie. I mean, how much did you spend? Still like 5,500, $6,000?
With everything included, including the auxiliary pump and it was like 80, I think it was like 8,600.
Yeah.
Boost District.
Yeah. So, and granted, you would still need a fuel system and with the Maggie, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like blower itself, it's not a ton more money to go to a 2650.
Yeah.
Not that you necessarily need a 2650 now, but for a little bit more money, I would get that initially versus, but you can make plenty of power with an LSA.
Yeah.
Damn traction control.
Apologize to you. When you tuned my car and you had to go street tune it, Bill called me and asked me if I wanted Freon put in the car.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't
no AC. It was hot.
it was a hot ass day too. I didn't consider that you were gonna have to go street tune it.
Holy.
I would have told him yes if I knew. I felt bad about it after I figured that out. So he's got
Yeah, I'm like, yo man, is he one thing charged? It's hot. Main reason I always like to do that, not even because I want air conditioning, because I like to kick on the AC compressor to make sure it doesn't stumble and when the compressor kicks on, etc. So
right.
there's other reasons behind that. Generally, when you kick on the AC compressor, Carl, like, you know, it pulls down a little bit. I always like to make sure it runs good with the AC on and off. So that's the other reason.
Gotcha.
$640, $550. Still a little fat too, actually. Take like 2% of it out, 2% of fuel out. Yeah. So yeah, I can't. Just stick the wires in the extension cord, bro. I mean, I know it's not OSHA approved, but you got it. Don't tell anyone I said that. Cold and final pull. I do too, but yeah, 654, 557. gonna do another one right back to back. .49, 553 there, a little less obviously because it's a little warmer. That's definitely stout. We're gonna call that one done. What year is this thing? 06? What's the guess?
455.
450, is it bun stock? 455 for Kyle. It's got what mufflers?
It's got what?
Mufflers.
06?
Yeah.
I'll give it my 469.
How many miles are on it?
35.
I'll go 461. Yeah, it's a good one. Since our photographer isn't here, Stage 3? Stage 3 with a clutch. Get in there. This is the one that dynoed good, right?
Yeah, 45.
485. Well, 06er. Starting to pull the clutch out now. You're going in, you're on out, right?
I'm coming out.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't think you were that fast.
Yeah, I wish.
Are you putting this in or taking it out?
Putting it in.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about this car?
My favorite thing about this car?
Yeah.
So far it's pretty clean.
Very positive. I like it.
And someone had it apart, so it kind of made my job easier getting it out. Because they didn't hook certain things on.
They didn't hook certain things back up, you said?
Well, they didn't secure certain like harnesses and stuff like that, so it made my job like 1 or 2 minutes faster.
Sick.
Yeah.
Your favorite part?
Favorite part?
Favorite part.
Why?
Because they always speed it up in the video and it makes it look so effortless. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18 and $18.
Ooh. It's last. It's only 36.
Yeah.
Done.
Done. What are you examining?
Well, you just put brakes on it, but the pads. See how that sticks out over the thing? See how it sits over the
It's not supposed to
lip
do
of the
that, is
rotor?
it?
It's the wrong pad. I don't know. I wonder if the fronts are like that. Because the fronts look like they got new brakes too.
The clutch is done.
Clutch is done. I have the heads off momentarily. And I'll probably have the new cam in tonight too.
Hey, it looks like the same place I left yesterday, except it's back together. And now the new cam and heads are on. And headers, as opposed to yesterday they weren't. Alright, this thing is a 2006. It just got our stage 3 with a clutch. So full heads cam package, got a Haltech, 2-inch American Racing headers, and a Monster triple and a catch cam. I don't remember what a dynode baseline. A little lean. We've been doing a lot of Haltex lately, and I don't have them narrowed down as much as I do the Varams. Once I do 300 cars on Haltex, I'll probably be getting them first pull again. Still a little lean. .633, 544. That's good torque for a stage 3. .635, 545, good torque. I mean, good power too for stage 3. Had a touch of fuel down low and a little bit up high, actually. .636, 542 there. I'm gonna let this thing cool down and then I'll do a final pull. All right, final pulls on this. .643, 548. I'll just do a back-to-back pull. So yeah, 643, 548 on a stage 3. That's killer. On to the next.